religion, you know. So basically, God, He He created us after we got attacked and we've been moving from our territory, you know. So then He created us, and then He said, "Oh, okay, let me see who's gonna turn against me in the future." So that's why we are in this world, you know what I mean? Just to know who is gonna not appreciate God and love God, who's not gonna be loyal. So basically, everything's about loyalty, you know what I mean? If you are loyal, then you are welcome, enjoying and having fun with us, you know what I mean? But if you are not loyal, then we have to be careful, you know what I mean? Cautious, you know what I mean? Like we have to put you in the hell. That's what God said, you know what I mean? He said, إِلَّا مَنْ أَتَى اللَّهَ بِقَلْبٍ سَلِيمٍ, those people with the good hearts, you know. Anyways, guys, what I want to tell you is, man, like we supposed to really like be loyal to God because He give us everything. At the end of the day, He's the one who created you, and He have knowledge. He have a lot like crazy knowledge, crazy ability, and stuff like that. So why you don't follow? You know what I mean? What's the reason that makes you not follow God? You know what I mean? Tell you this. Uh, the heaven is basically if they tell you Hamza or anybody that will kill you, will eliminate you, will hurt you, I swear to God, nobody can hurt you except God. You know what I mean? He's the only person who can hurt and do torturing stuff like that. It's only Him, you know. So basically, guys, what I'm gonna tell you is this life is just a test, you know what I mean? That's why you just need to prove that you are loyal, you know what I mean? Here is just for that, you know what I mean? And by the way, man, if the world finished, and we go to the next session, and that session is the Judgment Day. Man, you cannot come back and work. You know what I mean? At least like today, I like this car. For example, I like the Tesla Cybertruck. Oh yeah, I'm gonna work at Walmart. No, I'm gonna work at hospital, or I'm gonna work in this and this. Then buy that car. But over there, that time you cannot come back and work. You know what I mean? You don't have cash. You know what I mean? And you need cash to get anything you want. You know what I mean? So that's why I worked very, very, very hard for myself and my family in this world. You know what I mean? I invest everything in the future. You know what I mean? And what I mean by the future is like God will reward you. You know what I mean? So, but before He reward you, you gotta come with something that is like good deed. You know what I mean? So basically, guys, what I wanna tell you is, man, the Judgment Day is gonna happen, and then after that, some people will go to hell, some people will go to heaven, and to be honest with you, like there is some people they be like, oh, I need this. Then God said this is not, don't do this. I don't care. I'm not gonna listen to somebody. I'm a free will. I'm a this and that. Nah, man. It's just, man. It's just he just wanna see, like why he tested a lot of creators, and he created a lot of creators, but most of them they succumb. You know what I mean? Like for example, let me tell you about myself. You know what I mean? Okay, I am number 10. You know what I mean? Number 10. That's as a sport, you know what I mean? Military, I'm the Red Skull. What else? Business, I'm the Golden Joker, you know what I mean? So, and I live like somebody who have nothing. Like I live like a normal person, you know what I mean? Why do you think? Why I'm living like this? I am the Golden Joker. I am the number 10. I am the Red Skull. I am the dragon. Why do you think I live like this? Okay, it's just to. This is the best way to transfer good deeds from my friends Box Combo to my account. You know what I mean? So I said, Hamza, yeah, I want to transfer from his account, Box Combo account, to my account. You know what I mean? So was the solution to transfer from his account to my account, and I worked hard. You know what I mean? Did like a lot of things, like, and to be honest with you guys, that's why I'm like this. You know what I mean? I could have leave money and everything. I said no, man. I'm gonna work for my future. You know what I mean? So, anyways, guys, what I'm gonna tell you is, man, God is merciful, but if you say like He's merciful, like there is people they do something very big, you know what I mean, sin, and they say I'm gonna ask for forgiveness. It doesn't work like that. I'm gonna ask for forgiveness. It doesn't work like that. Asking for forgiveness is something that you did it without unintentionally. You know what I mean? But something you did it to get forgiven in the future. No, it doesn't work like that. That you will never gonna get the what's it called, this forgiveness. You know, and the forgiveness have conditions. You know what I mean? One of the conditions is like you are regret. You know what I mean? And you saying like I'm gonna ask for forgiveness, how you are regret? You are not regret. You just playing with God. You know what I mean? You just playing with God. Anyways, guys. Anyways, what I wanna tell you is, believe me, if we leave this world, you will have no cash. You know what I mean? You have no cash if you leave this world. So work as hard as you can today. Invest in your future. You know what I mean? Like I tell you this, guys. God, He reward everything to everybody, like from everybody. You know what I mean? So basically, He's the one who giving you all these kind of things. And then when you give somebody, help somebody, treat somebody very well, He will reward you. Basically, you need to be smart. You need to be all the way in the future. You know what I mean? First of all, like the Quran made me understand this, and you need to understand this. Like the Quran made me understand that everything have a reward. You know what I mean? And everything is a test. You know what I mean? So I understand the subject, and the subject is, you can say the subject is what we can say about it, like attend genuine. That's the subject. Being genuine. You know what I mean? That's the subject. So imagine your like like what I want to say is, imagine you are trying to be genuine, for real, like for yourself. That's when God will loves you. But when you are like, today I'm with Minnesota, tomorrow I'm with Iowa, today I'm a believer, tomorrow I'm not believer. I'm a hypocrite. He hits the hypocrites. Like the hypocrites, God hits them so bad, you know what I mean? Because they think they are smarter than God, you know what I mean? So basically, guys, what I want to tell you is you're not gonna come back and work. No cash flow, you know what I mean? So it's only in this life, you know what I mean? Only in this life is when you work, you know what I mean? Over there is reward, you know what I mean? So basically, what I want to tell you is there is people they will tell you that, oh yeah, like there is a lot of questions, you know what I mean, that the people have, you know. So one of those questions is religion. So let's understand. First of all, you need to understand the test. The subject is genuine. That's the subject. The test is ethic test. A test. You know what I mean? So basically, they will see like what you're gonna do if this, what you're gonna do if that. You know what I mean? That's what they're gonna look at. You know. So basically, and you take it for granted. To be honest with you, that you're supposed to take it for granted to the other way. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you tested me, yeah, A plus plus. You know what I mean? You gotta be like that. You know what I mean? So, anyways, guys, you gotta understand the test. You know what I mean? It's genuine. That's the test. The subject genuine. Honestly. You know what I mean? Because, man, after you leave this life, when the other life, the future, that's you will be free. You will learn. You will be God. You know what I mean? You can be God. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna learn knowledge. You're gonna train. You're gonna create, build. You can be a God. You know what I mean? So imagine when you become a God, you turn against us and you fight in us and you went with the enemy. That's why you are here for test. You know what I mean? That's why they're testing you. That's why God testing you. You know what I mean? Because if we leave this life, man, people they will be in another level. So only good people can be allowed to go to that level. You know what I mean? So basically, guys, life, this life is you are here for tests, so you're supposed to invest. You know what I mean? Like let's say you work full time. Yes, I agree with you, and study full time. Yes, and be nice while you're doing those kind of things. You know what I mean? Be genuine. You know what I mean? Honest. You know what I mean? Be somebody who encourage the people to do good, not somebody to encourage the people to do bad. You know what I mean? Because if I encourage you to do good, I'm getting every time you become good with somebody, I'm getting the reward for it. But if I encourage you to be bad, every time you hurt somebody, I'm gonna get the reward for it. You know what I mean? So both ways I'm getting reward. So why don't I build something that makes me very rich so I can buy whatever I want in the future? You know what I mean? I can buy whatever I want when in the future. You know, the other life. You know. So basically, guys, you're not gonna come back. You know what I mean? Stop this life. This is garbage. This is garbage. I swear to God, it's garbage. Like they will tell you president, they will tell you king, they will tell you that. And what you do is fight for your chair. You know what I mean? That level. Fight for your level. Like I tell you this. Vladimir Putin, he swallowed 1 million. So why? Because he's a president. So swallow 1 million. Me, I will go crazy if I swallow 1 million. Like that. Like the way he did it, the way Vladimir Putin did it. Swallowing 1 million, I can't do it. I cannot do it. You know what I mean? Swallow 1 million like that, I cannot do it. Anyways, what I wanna tell you is the share and the prestige and the greatness made them decide to attack and kill and eliminate. You know what I mean? So basically, who's gonna go to heaven? Who's gonna go to heaven is whoever protected his heart or her heart. So if you protect your heart, you will go to heaven. You know what I mean? So basically, God will look at your heart. He will not gonna look at your face. He will not gonna look at your personality. Oh, he's the monster. No, your heart. That's why I maintained and I made my heart very clean. You know what I mean? I made my heart very clean because I wanna win. You know what I mean? So, anyways, guys, what I wanna tell you is, man, clean your heart, work for your heart, and take care of anybody you can take care of. You know what I mean? Good deed. You need to hunt a good deed. You know what I mean? You need to make a lot of sacrifice for the future. You know what I mean? Because to be honest with you, future is everything, guys. Because I tell you, I cannot go to hell. You know what I mean? I cannot go to hell. To be honest with you. You know what I mean? So basically, I'ma handle anything but not hell. You know what I mean? So that's my target, to go to heaven without question. You know what I mean? That was my target. You know. So basically, it could be your target. It could be anybody's target. And believe me, guys, you cannot come back. You will have no cash, and you will see a lot of good things. Like, for example, if you are a believer, you can buy your body. Like, oh Lord, yeah, I will put this kind of good deeds here. Just give me like Hamza's body. Give me like Hamza body. Give me warrior body. Give me Jibril body. Give me strong body. I put this down. So basically, if we that's the wisdom. You know what I mean? In this life, we are here to just work for the future. You know what I mean? So basically, here is, without you seeing, without you knowing, you need to imagine it. You need to live inside it. You know what I mean? Like, for example, you need to be like, man, I want a warrior body. Okay, who can give you warrior body? God. How can I get it from God? Exchange with good deed currency. That's the currency that works with God. Good deed currency. So you be like, I want this kind of face, I want this kind of this and that. Man, believe me, you cannot come back and work. You know what I mean? You cannot come back. You know what I mean? Me, I live this life because I just wanted to transfer good deeds with Zella. You know what I mean? Box Combo. Transfer from Box Combo and the others to my account. You know what I mean? That's why I'm living like this. You know? That's why this life is my life. You know what I mean? Anyways, guys, that's all I want to say. And thank you for watching this video. See you next video.